श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Welcome, senior children. Today, in the Sanskrit class, we will start with the Mahishasuramardhini Stotram. We will do revision of 10, 11 and 12. Anybody can chant of your own 10, 11 and 12? Is there anybody? Otherwise, you can repeat after me.
Adya is raising her hand. I see.
Okay. Adya, you can do 10th one.
जय जय जप्य जये जय शब्द परस्तुति तत्परिवा विश्वनुते झन 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 जिमि जिंकृतनूपुर सिंजित मोहित भूतपते नतित नतितनतारध नतिनत नायक नातितनाट्य सुघानरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
Thank you, Adya. Actually, one shloka we have left out actually. So, we will start from 10th one is Ayusumana Sumanasa. Anybody can chant? Vaishnavi, can you chant Ayusumana Sumanas?
Yes, Amma.
Start.
सुमनस् 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 सुमनोहर कान्तियुते श्रुतरजनी रजनी 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 रजनीकरवक्त्रवृते सुनयन विभ्रमर भ्रमर 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. And Vishuddha, can you chant 11th one Sahita Mahahava?
Yes, Amma. Sahita Mahahava Malata Malika Mallata Mallika Mallitarallaka Mallarate Virajita Vallika Pallika Mallika Jillika Kabillika Vagravrite Sitakrita Fulla समुल्लसितारुणतल्लज पल्लव सल्ललिते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
Thank you, Vishuddha. Shakambari, can you chant Avirala Ganda?
अविमलगण्डगलन्मथमेदुरमत्थमदङ्गजराजपते त्रिभुवनभूषणभूतकलानिति रूपपयोनिति राजसुते ऐसुदती जनलालसमानसमोहनमन्मत राजसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते.
Thank you, Shakambari. So we have completed 12. Now 13 onwards we will do today. Virat, are you there? Can you chant after me?
Okay, ma'am.
Kamala Dalamala.
Ma'am, I couldn't hear you.
Kamala Dalamala.
Kamala Dalamala.
Komala Kanti.
Komala Kanti.
कलाकलितामल
कलाकलितामल
भाललते
बाललते
सकल विलास
सकलविलास
कलानिलय क्रम
कलानिलयाक्रम
केली चलत कल
केलिचलत्कल
हंसकुले
सकुले
कमलदलामल
कमदलमा कमदललामल
कमलदलामल कमलदलामल
कमलदलामल
कोमलकान्ति
कोमलकान्ति
कलाकलितामल
कलाकलितामल
भाललते
भाललते
सकलविलास
सकलविलास
कलानिलय क्रम
कानिलयाक्रम
कला कलानिलय क्रम
कलानिलयाक्रम
केली चलत कल
केलिचलत्कल
हंसकुले
हंसकुले
अलिकुल संकुल
अलिकुलसङ्कुल
कुवलय मंडल
कुवलयमण्डल
मौलिमिलद् बकु
मौलिमिलद्बकु
लालिकुले
लालिकुले
अलिकुल संगुल
अलिकुलसङ्कुल
कुवलय मंडल
कुवलयमण्डल
मौलिमिलद् बकुलालिकुले
मौलिमिलद्बकुलालिकुले
कंटिन्यू जय जय
जय जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
once more we will do कमलदलामल कोमलकान्ति
कमलदलामल कोमलकान्ति
कलाकलितामल भाललते
कलाकलि माल भाललते
कलाकलितामल कलाकलितामल
कलाकलितामल
भाललते
भाललते
सकल विलास कलानिलय क्रम
सकलविलासल कालननीयक्रम
कलानिलय
कलानिलय
क्रम
क्रम
केली चलत कलहंसकुले
केलिल कत्कलहंसकुले
केली चलत कल
केलिचलत्कलहंसकुले
अलिकुल संगुल
अलिकुलसङ्कुल
कुवलय मंडल
कुवलयमण्डल
मौलिमिलत्
मौलिमिलत्
बकुलालिकुले
बकुलालिकुले जय जय हे महिषासुर मर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Okay, thank you, Virat. Hasini, can you repeat?
Yes, Amma.
करमुरलीरव
करमुरलीरव
वीजित कूजित
वीजितकूजित
लज्जित कोकिल
लज्जितकोकिल
मंजुमते
मंजुमते
करमुरलीरव
करमुरलीरव
वीजितकूजित
वीजितकूजित
लज्जितकोकिल
लज्जितकोकिल
मंजुमते
मंजुमते
मिलितपुलिन्द
मिलितपुलिन्द
मनोहर गुंजित
मनोहर गुंजित
रंजित शैल
रंजित शैल
निकुंजगते
निकुंजगते
मिलितपुलिन्द
मिलितपुलिन्द
मनोहर गुंजित
मनोहर गुंजित
रंजित शैल
रंजित शैल
निकुंजगते
निकुंजगते
निज गुणभूत
निजगुणभूत
महाशबरीगण
महाशबरीगण
सद्गुण संभृत
सद्गुण संभृत
केलितले
केलितले
निज गुणभूत
निजगुणभूत
महाशबरीगण
महाशबरीगण
सद्गुण संभृत
सद्गुण संभृत
केलितले
केलितले
कंटिन्यू जय जय
जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
once more करमुरलीरव वीजित कूजित
करमुरलीरव वीजित कूजित
लज्जित कोकिल मंजुमते
लज्जित कोकिल मंजुमते
मिलित पुलिंद मनोहर
मिलित पुलिंद मनोहर
गुंजित रंजित शैल
गुंजित रंजित शैल
निकुंजगते
निकुंजगते
निज गुणभूत महाशबरीगण
निजगुणभूत महाशबरीगण
सद्गुण संभृत केलितले
सद्गुण संभृत केलितले
जय जय हे महिषा कंटिन्यू जय जय हे
जय
महिषा
अम्मा विथ यू अम्मा ओके
जय जय हे
जय
महिषा
महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि
वर्धिनि
शैलसुते
शैलसुते थैंक यू हसनी खुशी नेक्स्ट वन कैन यू रिपीट
Yes, Amma.
कटितट पीत
कटितपीठ
कटितट पीत
कटितपीठ
तट कटि तट पीत
oh, कटितटपीठ
दुकूल विचित्र
दुकूलविचित्र
मयूख
मयूख
तिरस्कृत
तिरस्कृत
चंद्ररुचे
चंद्ररुचे
कटितट पीत
कटितटपीठ
दुकूल विचित्र
दुकूलविचित्र
मयूख
मयूख
तिरस्कृत चंद्ररुचे
तिरस्कृतचन्द्ररुचे
प्रणतसुरासुर
प्रणतसुरासुर
मौलिमणिस्फुर
मौलिमणिस्फुर
दंशूल
दंशुल
सन्नख
सन्नख
चन्द्ररुचे
चन्द्ररुचे
प्रणतसुरासुर
प्रणकसुरासुर
प्रणतसुरासुर
प्रणतसुरासुर
मौलिमणिस्फुर
मौलिमणिस्फुर
दंशूल सन्नख
दंशुलसन्नक
चन्द्ररुचे
चन्द्ररुचे
जितकनकाचल
जितकनकाचल
मौलिपदोर्जित
मौलिमधोर्चित
पद मौलिपदोर्जित
मौलिपदोर्चित
निर्भर कुञ्जर
निर्भरकुञ्जर
कुम्भकुचे
कुम्भकुचे
जितकनकाचल
चितकनकाचल
मौलिपदोर्जित
मौलिपदोर्चित
निर्भर कुञ्जर
निर्भरकुञ्जर
कुम्भकुचे
कुम्भकुचे
कंटिन्यू जय जय
महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Thank you, Kushi. All of you, please practice. I'll be sending it in the group. Thank you. Over to Sudha ma'am.
We'll have Uma ma'am's session now.
हरिः ओं चिल्ड्रन् सर्वे संस्कृतवर्गाय स्वागतम् आद्या पठामि संस्कृतं वदतु
पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहं संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्तो वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन् आत्मानमाहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्
धन्यवादः आद्या I think you all have celebrated the Ramanavami in a good manner and grand manner also. We all know that the name Ramanama has two letters. One is Ra, another one is Ma. Can anybody tell from where these two letters are derived? Anybody can tell.
I'm guessing Ba is from Bharat.
Bharat. Okay.
Amma, may Vaishnavi?
Try. Prayatnam karo.
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. Okay. Next. Who is this? Okay. I will tell. Ra is derived from the mantra of Narayana. Ma is derived from Om Namah Shivaya. Okay. Now we will see our topic Subhashidam today. First, V Vaishnavi agachatu. Okay. Anuvadatu. Vina Vedam Vina Geetam.
Vina Vedam Vina Geetam.
Vina Ramayaniyam Katham.
Vina Ramayaniyam Katham.
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 Vina Kavim Kalidasam.
Vina Kavim Kalidasam.
Vina Bhasham Samskritam.
Vina Bhasham Samskritam.
भारतं भारतं नहि
भारतं भारतं नहि
धन्यवादः शाकम्भरी आगच्छतु
अस्तु मैम
विना वेदं विना गीतं
विना वेदं विना गीतं
विना रामायणीयं कथाम्
विना रामायणीयं कथां
विना कविं कालिदासं
विना कविं कालिदासं
विना भाषां संस्कृतं
विना भाषां संस्कृतं
भारतं भारतं नहि
भारतं भारतं नहि
विराट आगच्छतु
अस्तु अम्मा
विना वेदं विना गीतं
विना वेदं विना गीतं
विना रामायणीं कथाम्
विना रामायणीं कथां
वेरी गुड विना कविं कालिदासं
विना कविं कालिदासं
विना भाषां संस्कृतं
विना भाषा संस्कृतं
विना भाषां संस्कृतं
विना भाषां संस्कृतं
भारतं भारतं नहि
भारतं भारतं नहि
उत्तम the first subhasham is the treasure of Bharat as follows explanation without the Veda without Bhagavad Gita without the story of Ramayanam and without the poet Kalidasa without the language Sanskritam our country India is not Bharatam. Let us analyze each one sentence one by one. First one is Veda. The Vedas are the foundational old scriptures composed in Sanskrit in ancient India. They are considered revealed knowledge that is called Shruti and consist of four main texts: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda. You all know. Containing hymns, rituals and philosophical insights. The second one is about Srimad Bhagavad Gita. You all know Bhagavad Gita, no? So, Bhagavad Gita was written by Maharishi Vedavyasa. The Gita is a dialogue between the Pandava prince Arjuna and his charioteer guide Sri Krishna at the Kurukshetra war. Now, what is the third one? It is the story of Ramayanam. We all know that there are two important epics of Hinduism known as the Idikasas. One is Ramayanam and the other one is Mahabharata. Ramayanam narrates the life of Lord Rama. You know all. Next one is, the fourth one is about the great poet Kalidasa. Kalidasa was a classical Sanskrit author who is often considered ancient India's greatest poet and playwright. In all the genius poets, no poet comparable with Kalidasa has existed till today. Next Subhashitam. Samapriya agachatu.
Samapriya is not there today.
Not there.
Devi is there.
Oh, okay. Sai Nishat? He is also not.
Yes, Amma. Yes, Amma.
Sai Nishat. Agachatu.
Astu, Amma.
Anuvadatu. Sukarti vyatyajed vidya.
Sukarti vyatyajed vidya.
1 minute. Sukarti vyatyajed vidya.
Sukarti vyatyajed vidya.
Vidyarthi va.
Vidyarthi va.
Tyajed sukam.
Tyajed sukam.
Sukartinaha kuto vidya.
Sukartinaha kuto vidya.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
Very good. उत्तमम्. Next, Hasini आगच्छतु. Hasini, are you there?
Yes, Amma.
सुखार्थी वा त्यजेत् विद्या.
सुखार्थी वा त्यजेत् विद्या.
विद्यार्थी वा त्यजेत् सुखम्.
त्यजेत् सुखम्.
सुखार्थिनः कुतो विद्या.
सुखार्थिनः कुतो विद्या.
कुतो विद्या.
कुतो विद्या.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
वेरी गुड. उत्तमम्. विश्रुता आगच्छतु.
Yes, Amma.
सुखार्थी वा त्यजेत् विद्या.
सुखार्थी वा त्यजे विद्या.
त्यजेत् विद्या.
त्यजेत् विद्या.
विद्यार्थी वा त्यजेत् सुखम्.
त्यजेत् सुखम्.
सुखार्थिनः कुतो विद्या.
सुखार्थिनः कुतो विद्या.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
कुतो विद्यार्थिनः सुखम्.
Okay, very good. Dhanyavadah. The sloka is derived from the Mahabharata. If one is a seeker, meaning the artha, if one is a seeker of pleasures, he should give up pursuit of vidya. If one is a seeker of knowledge, he should be ready to give up comforts. What do we understand from this? Sukharti tyajat vidya. One who always wants comfort, that is fun or so many desires, will not gain knowledge. Vidyarthi tyajat sukham. One who wants to gain knowledge must be ready to give up some comfort. Today, we have so many distractions. Example, phones, TV shows, games, and this constant feeling of I want more. Better gadgets, better clothes, better style of lives, and more comforts. This will not help us to gain knowledge. In the Katha Upanishad, there is a young boy, Nachiketa. He was also given choices, very attractive ones, comfort, wealth, long life, etc. He gave up choices. And then, do you know what he said? He said, no, I want what is right and not what is easy. Now, think about us. When we get free time, we choose. Do we use it well or waste it? What is tapas? Save every minute and do useful. What is tapas? Studying when you feel lazy. Helping at home without being told. Stopping yourself from overusing your phone. We should work for our society and unity of Bharat. Reduce your unnecessary comfort. If you want to gain knowledge, you have to sacrifice comfort. I will ask you some questions. Okay? Which is our divine language?
Amma.
Anybody can tell.
Amma,
Sanskritam.
Sanskritam. Very good. Uttamam. What do you all want to get? Knowledge or comfort? Anybody can tell. I want to. I will give chance to another. Vaishnavi, vadatu.
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Very good. Uttamam. How do you gain knowledge? Anybody can tell. Think yourself. Think yourself and tell. Okay. Hasini, vadatu.
Amma, either by reading books or Learning new things from other sources.
Very good. Uttamam. Next. Who is ready to tell?
Amma, can I say Vishruta?
Vadatu.
Amma, we can gain knowledge by education and interacting with elders and teachers.
Very good. Uttamam. Next.
Ma'am,
who is
can I
ready to
say
tell?
Virat?
Virat, tell.
Ma'am, we can gain knowledge in multiple ways. We can read books. We can start learning over our grades. And we can get useful life skills and knowledge from people who are specialized in that craft.
Very good. Uttamam. Next. Who is the hero of Ramayanam? All you know. Tell.
Amma, can I say Nishant?
Lord Rama.
Yes. Yes.
Amma, Lord Rama, Dasharatha, Ma'am
No,
Bharata,
who is the
Hanuman.
hero of Ramayana? Lord Rama is enough. Okay?
Yes.
Right. Next, Bhagavad Gita is a dialogue between whom?
Krishna and Arjuna.
Very good. Uttamam. Next. Dhanyavadaha. Thank you.
Namaste children. Hari Om. 2 weeks back, we were discussing about prayers and shreyas. I don't know how many of you remember, and many were absent on that day. So I'm repeating that. Anyone remembers what is prayers?
Prayers is...
Virat?
Mechanical Hania.
Hania?
Our prayers is that thing like which we should do. It is a good habit actually.
What?
You're not clear, Hania.
Actually, a good habit.
Good habit.
No. Prayers is something which gives you immediate pleasure, gratification. You want to do that. For example, chatting with your friend, playing video games, playing games, watching TV. Everything gives you immediate pleasure, no? Eating pizza. That gives immediate gratification, but in the long term, it will not give you any benefit. Something it will be harmful also. That is prayers. On the opposite, it's Shreyas. Shreyas doesn't look very attractive now. For example, studying for exam, doing exercise, that doesn't look nice now. But in the long term, that will be beneficial to you. What is appealing to you now, which gives you pleasure, but which does not give you long-term benefit is prayers. Now it is not attractive, but if you make up your mind and determine to follow that, in the long term it gives you benefit, that is Shreyas. It is in a way connected to the Subhashitam which Uma ma'am did now. She said when you sacrifice comfort, then you will get knowledge. That will be Shreyas. If you go in for comfort, you will not get knowledge. That will be prayers. You understand now what is prayers and Shreyas? It's very important. See, in the life, you will come across many situations when you have to choose between prayers and Shreyas. What should you choose? What should you choose? Shreyas or prayers? Shout together. Shout together. What should you choose?
Amma Shreyas.
Only one voice I'm hearing. You should
Shreyas.
always choose Shreyas. Yes, you should always choose Shreyas. So now today I am going to teach you, and you remember I told you the story of Nachiketa from Katha Upanishad. And Nachiketa only chose only knowledge. He wanted only knowledge. He was not ready to accept anything, any material pleasure which Yama offered him. He chose Shreyas over prayers. He is an inspiring. For you, he is so inspiring, Nachiketa's character. So now in the same Katha Upanishad, there is a chariot analogy. Chariot analogy I am going to teach you now. Now you can see the chariot. Do you see the chariot?
No, Amma.
Are you all seeing the chariot in the screen?
Yes, Amma.
The horses are only senses. Actually, there should be 5 horses. Maybe one is on the other side. Like, let us take this picture. Do you see 5 horses? 5 horses represent 5 senses. What are senses? You know, sense organs. 5 sense organs you have. What are they? You don't know what are sense organs?
Mechanical Hania.
Hania?
Eyes, brain, ears, nose, hands, and lips.
Eyes, ears, nose, skin, and tongue. These are the 5 sense organs. These 5 horses represent the 5 sense organs. Then the charioteer, who is the driver. Charioteer is the driver who drives the chariot. That is your buddhi. Buddhi means intellect. And how is he connected with the horses, the charioteer? How is he
Amma, can I
controlling
say
the
Sai
horses?
Nishan?
Huh?
Amma, can I say Sai Nishan?
Yes, Sai Nishan.
Mom, he's the one controlling their horses, and whenever he moves the threads, they.
So how is he controlling? Through what is that instrument? What is that?
Mom, the ropes, mom.
Huh?
The ropes.
No, don't you see? So ropes, yes, those ropes are connected with the horse. He's holding them in his hand.
Reins.
These ropes are called reins. R-E-I-N-S, reins. With the help of the reins, you can see that word there. The charioteer is controlling the horses. And that is the buddhi. The reins are the mind, your mind. And horses are this, again I am repeating, the 5 horses are the 5 senses. The reins are the ropes with which the charioteer controls the horses. They are called reins. And the charioteer is the buddhi. The person who is traveling, the passenger, is your atma, higher self. And the chariot itself is your body. So are you able to understand the different parts now clearly for the chariot? With the connection with the chariot, we are again going to discuss prayas and shreyas. We are going to discuss the prayas and shreyas with that. So here, mind is the reins and buddhi is what? The charioteer, the driver. So you know there is some difference between your mind and your buddhi. Buddhi means intellect. Mind is like a child. It has emotions. It gets attracted to likes and dislikes. It has thoughts. It has no control over it. It is easily tempted. Your mind wants to taste pizza. It wants to go and feels like watching something. Everything mind only feels. But buddhi controls the mind. Buddhi knows what is right. It knows how to decide. It says no to these attractions. So buddhi has that wisdom, the viveka to decide. But mind is easily tempted, easily attracted through the senses. Are you able to understand the difference between the mind and the buddhi? And for the buddhi to control the mind, the buddhi has to be a sattvika buddhi. Do you remember I have taught you about sattva, rajas and tamas? How many of you remember that? What is sattva, what is rajas and what is tamas? Raise your hand.
Okay, Virat.
Okay, Virat. What is sattva?
Sattva is something pure.
Pure, noble, right thing. It has balanced. Okay. Rajas, Sai?
Amma, Rajas is basically a combination of both Sattva and Tamas, which
Yes,
also
what? Rajasic person, what will be the nature?
Amma, I don't remember that.
He is attracted to desires very easily. He is very restless. He wants power, money, everything. He is easily tempted, Rajasic person. Then Tamasic, you all know, I think, at least. Tamasic is Adya. What is Tamasic?
Person who is very lazy.
Lazy, yes, very lazy. Suppose this buddhi, this charioteer, has Rajasic nature, he will listen to the mind. He will also be tempted. The mind gets easily, the horses want to go to different directions. They are senses. So the eyes get attracted to some good picture, the nose gets attracted to good smell, the ears gets attracted to good music. The horses want to go in different directions. The mind is also very restless. It gets tempted very easily. So mind says, okay, let us go there. Let us go to the movie. Let us go here and there. So who has to control this mind and horses? Sattvika buddhi. If the buddhi is Rajasika buddhi or Tamasika buddhi, it will not be able to control over the mind and the horses. The buddhi has to be sattvic. So let us take simple example. The horses are running. Horses go very fast. So one horse sees there a chocolate shop. chocolate, chips, all attractive things are there. The smells attract one horse, and they think of the taste. They remember how tasty it is. They want to go there. What will the mind do? Mind say, it will go along the horses, or what would mind like to do?
Mom, it will go with the horses.
Yes, it would like to go along with the okay, let's go there. Actually, you have to reach some destination. You are going in the chariot. You have to reach the school, or you have to reach the home. If horses go here and there, you will not be able to reach the destination. So mind says, oh, okay, let's go. And then what will the buddhi, what should say, sattvic buddhi? What should it say?
Mom, the Sattvic Buddhi should be guiding them to the right direction.
Guiding means no chocolate. Buddhi says no chocolates. You have already had so much. It is harmful to health. So whatever the mind says, let us go and have chocolate. It will be very nice. It will be so tasty. I want that pleasure. I'm not bothered about reaching the destination. Is it Shreyas or Prayas? Is it? Huh? Prayers. Mind goes after that prayers. And when buddhi says, no, you have to control, no chocolate, what is that decision? We have to reach where we have to go. That is Shreyas. One more example we can take. See, there is a movie theater, big posters are there, a blockbuster film, which is a very big hit, is there displayed. So the horses want to go there. Oh, let's go and see that movie. Everybody is praising that. Then what will the mind say?
Mom, the mind will also get distracted with the help of...
Yes, mind also will be getting, oh, that horse wants to go there. Let's go there. What is wrong? Let's go there. Then that is prayers. Then what will the buddhi say?
Mom, the buddhi will hold the mind together and
yes, buddhi will try to control. That is, we have to reach home, or we have to reach school. We have to reach our destination. Let us not go there. So buddhi will try to control. So, but these horses, if you allow the horses to go wherever they want, and if you allow the mind to follow the horses, you will never be able to reach your destination. Here, destination you can take as your goals. Don't you all have goals? Short-term goals, long-term goals. Short-term goals means you want, there is a test tomorrow, you want to top in the test. That is a short-term goal. So if you want to study, so you will not go and see TV, you will not play video games, you will control yourself to study to reach that goal. That is short-term goal. Then you can have long-term goals also. What are long-term goals? Do you know? After you become old, you would like to become a scientist or a pilot or a doctor. These are long-term goals. Whatever be the goal, to reach your goal, to reach the destination, what should you do? Should you listen to the mind or to your buddhi?
The mind guiding the buddhi.
Which buddhi?
Buddhi guiding the mind.
What type of buddhi?
Satvika buddhi.
Satvika buddhi. You have to listen to the Satvika buddhi, then only you will be able to reach your goal. So, okay, we have been telling you how to listen to your Satvika buddhi and all that. How to develop this Satvika buddhi? What should you do? What all can you do?
We should be focused, we should be patient. We should be focused, we should be patient.
Can I say
focused and patient?
We should be focused and patient. Anything else? Whatever comes to your mind, be quick. Yes, Vishruta.
Ma, we must try to get control our desires, and we need to have that decision making skill that this is right or wrong.
Yes, we should make that. For that, small things you should practice daily. See, for example, it is difficult for you to speak the truth, but try to speak only the truth. Whatever may come, don't tell lies. You want to get up late, but try to get up early. Control yourself. Another good habit. You want to watch TV, control that. I must study. Like that, in small things, if you practice, gradually Satvika buddhi will develop. Also, last week we were telling you about Nama Japa and prayer. Whenever your mind wanders, restless, it goes after temptations. What can you do? What can you do? Tell me, I told you now.
Amma, can I say Vishruta?
Somebody else. Vishruta just now. To control your restless mind, what can you do?
Mom, to let the Satvika Buddhi inside you guide the mind.
No, I told you just now, Nama Japa. What is that? You can say Rama, 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 Rama. If your mind becomes restless, you can do Nama Japa. If you can meditate, you can do like that too. Another very important thing to develop Satvika Buddhi is your friends. What type of friends you should have? Those who have good habits, those who will inspire you, those who always follow Shreyas. Whether you have friends or not, never go after bad friends. Even if you don't have friends, it is okay. But never go with bad friends. That is very important. So, and every day in the night, you make a checkup. How many times I followed Shreyas and how many times I followed prayers. So you should always, gradually, more and more, you should go after Shreyas. So whenever your mind wants to take a decision, whenever you want to take a decision, you ask yourself, is this my mind telling or is this buddhi? You should not follow your mind, you should follow your buddhi. So you should try to follow more Shreyas and less prayers. Develop that right from now. Then definitely you will be successful in life. In whatever field you choose, you will reach your destination. That horses will not go here and there. The senses will not get attracted. You will be able to have control over your mind. So your Satvika Buddhi, the charioteer, will take you to the right destination wherever you want to reach. Okay? Yes.
Okay, so that was the session for the seniors today. Now we'll move on to the juniors. Hari Om children.
Amma, Vedant won't be coming today as he's not feeling well.
Huh? Vedant is not feeling well. Okay, take care.
So
we have Manushri, Nandan, yeah, Samrita, Grahit has joined. Who else? We have only 4 children in the juniors. Lakshmi ma'am, shall we do the starting prayers for the juniors?
Only 4 children.
Grahit, only 4 are there.
Grahit, Nandan, Manushri, Samrita.
Let Uma do, no?
Okay. Uma ma'am for children.
Okay. Same sloka, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvata Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnuhu Guru Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Over to Hema ma'am for a story session.
Namaste children. Welcome to the story session for today. So 4 of you are present. So we are very happy that 4 of you have come on time, that too. Okay. Maybe few more may join later. Manushri, keep your camera straight. You've changed the angle. Right. This is better. Correct. This is fine. Okay. Okay. So today we are going to learn a story about a king, a very patient king, and a sage. You know who's a sage? A person who does a lot of sage, saint, who is very short-tempered. Okay. So we're going to learn, listen to a story about that. So let me just start sharing it. So this is King Ambarish and sage Durvasa. Okay, this is a beautiful story that finally when we hear it, we will learn how to be patient and what is humility, how to forgive and how to control. Why should we control our anger? So King Ambarisha was a very noble king, you know, and he was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. He spent his time in prayer, in service of people and doing the correct thing. He used to follow the correct dharma and the path in life. he was not only a powerful king, he also believed that, we have to serve everybody. Being a king doesn't make me above others. What the others do, I should do the same. So he also said that, like the people, whatever they follow, I should also do the same thing. So that way, a ritual was there. Even now also it is there, that self-discipline is observed by observing fasts, where a full day people stay without eating food. It's a test on your willpower. Can you stay without food? And this one vradam or vrat which he used to do was the Ekadasi Vratam. Okay, you must have heard your grandparents must be doing or your parents must be doing at home. So every month this king he was a great devotee of Vishnu, plus he used to also do this Ekadasi fast. And he used to follow all the rules carefully, when to stop eating and what's the correct time to break the fast. Breaking the fast means you start eating once more. So he used to see the calendar, the Hindu calendar, Panchangam, and check all this and take advice from his court priest, and he used to do this. Okay. So this was going on for many months, and without any problem, he used to do his fast. He used to break the fast on correct time, do his evening prayers, and distribute food to all the people in his kingdom. One day, on an Ekadashi day, a great sage called Durvasa came to the palace. The king was very happy, such a divine person has come. He told him, please come, and we are just going to break the Ekadasi fast, and we are all going to have our food. So please join us, stay in the palace and join us. Sage Durvasa says, okay, fine, I will stay with you. You're such a great king, but I'll just let me go for a bath. There's a river nearby. I will not eat without having a bath. So I'll have a bath, and he goes to the river. Durvasa is waiting. So much time passed. The time for breaking the fast is coming. Suppose it is 6:20, means it is 6:10 already. And Durvasa has not come back. So king gets anxious. Slowly time, it becomes 10, 6:30, 6:25, 6:26. Time is ticking. So he says, what to do? But I have never broken this, never straight from the time. I've always been punctual in breaking my fast. What should I do? He asked his priest or the wise people around him. They say that, okay, now there's just 1 minute left for the auspicious time for breaking the fast. Do one thing. Durvasa is not coming. They sent people to search for him. They could not find which corner of the river he was taking bath. It was so far off, he went away. So they told the king, don't worry, don't eat, but just take a sip of water. Usually when you invite a guest, we cannot eat before the guest. We serve food to the guest, isn't it? Durvasa was his guest, but today was a special situation. The time for breaking the fast has come. So this is a dilemma, a different situation where the king accepted, okay, he just takes a few drops of water in his mouth. That's all. Okay, not much. The wise people told him that drinking water is not actually eating, but you're breaking your fast. So you have followed the rules properly. You followed the rules of Ekadasi Vratam. He drinks 1 or 2 drops of water and waits for the sage. The sage immediately, when he is just drinking the drop, he enters and he gets very angry. Now he was a very short-tempered person. He could not control his anger. So moment he sees him drinking water, he gets furious. He gets very angry. He said, you invited me to be your guest and you have already started eating and drinking. He doesn't understand. He doesn't, use logical thinking. The time was going. The king is following the rules of the Ekadasi Vratam. And he only drank a few drops of water. He did not eat food. The people tried to explain to him. But King Durvasa, the sage Durvasa, being Durvasa, very angry, he immediately starts cursing the king. He gets so angry, he says, he creates with his power. He's got a lot of power. He's done so much penance. He creates a demon to go and attack the king, King Ambarish. King Ambarish did not move from his place. He was very calm. He knew he had done nothing wrong. Okay, he was prepared to do Atiti Seva and he's continuing to do that. He has not broken any rules. He just folds his hands and prays to Lord Vishnu. And a true devotee's prayer is never unanswered, isn't it? Immediately in the sky, they see the Sudarshan Chakra coming straight away and it destroys the demon. You have heard about the Sudarshan Chakra? Right. It destroys the demon, and after destroying the demon, it all starts going behind the person who created the demon. Who was the person? Sage Durvasa. Started following sage Durvasa. The sage becomes very frightened, and we know we cannot beat this chakra. Once it comes out of or Lord Vishnu's hand or Krishna's hand, it will serve its purpose. So he's running across the universe, trying to escape, but he could not escape. So he goes to Brahma. Brahma says, I cannot do anything. I cannot go beyond the power of the Sudarshan Chakra. He goes to Shiva. Shiva also says, I cannot go beyond the power of Sudarshana. So finally, he runs and falls at the feet of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu says, the Sudarshan Chakra has left my finger. It has got a goal to destroy the people who are harassing my devotee. I have no power to bring it back. But the devotee who asked me, who called me and asked for my refuge, asked for my help, if he forgives you, the Sudarshan Chakra will stop its path and come back to my finger. Okay. So this is, he told him. So he told that my devotee is the only one who has got the power now to stop the Sudarshan Chakra. So what does the sage do? He runs back across the universe and comes and bows down in front of the king and asks his forgiveness. He said, I'm sorry, I did not understand that you were not wrong, and my temper got beyond me and I cursed you. I'm very sorry. Please accept my apology. We know that this king was a very just king. Immediately says, I forgive you. Moment he says, I forgive you, the Sudarshan Chakra, about turn it does, goes back to Lord Vishnu and does not destroy the sage. Okay. And finally, peace was restored. And we see here that the king does not feel angry or proud that he's a great king, or proud that I'm such a big devotee. See, Vishnu sent his Sudarshan Chakra to help me. Instead, he prayed prayers for the safety of the sage. And he begged the Sudarshan Chakra to go back. Do not destroy this sage. This shows compassion and humility for even a person who was trying to do harm to him, right? It's a great quality. So Sudarshan Chakra stopped and the king served food and they all broke their fast after the Ekadasi auspicious moment was over. Okay, so this story is a story of, I told, multiple things. It talks about patience, it talks about devotion, and it also talks about forgiveness. Okay, and one more very thing, we should control our anger. We should think why the situation is happening in front of me, and then see if anger will come down. The moment you understand, anger will come down. Anger will not be there. Anger has no place where there is understanding. That you should understand this. Okay. So this was the story of King Ambarish and Durvasa. So the story teaches us that devotion protects us, humility makes us great, and forgiveness is the highest virtue. Highest virtue means the best thing that a man can do. Okay. Now we come to quiz time.
Can I say something?
Who is that? Grahit? Yes, Grahit.
Amma, today is Ekadashi.
Is it Ekadashi today?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. So this is wonderful that it is, but that on this day I was not aware of this, but thank you for telling me. Okay, so it is, I think, again, Lord's will that this story was told today. Okay. Now, quiz time. Shall I start the questions? The first question, and those who will unmute and tell their name will get a chance to answer. What fast did King Ambarish observe regularly?
Ma'am, can I say Samrita?
Samrita?
Ma'am, Ekadashi fast.
Very good. Why was the king worried about breaking the fast on this particular day?
Amma, can I say Grahit?
Grahit, somebody else needs a chance now? Okay, Grahit, you didn't answer. Answer. Grahit.
Ma, the king was worried about breaking the fast because his guest did not arrive on time.
Correct. Very good. Excellent. Guest did not. How can he start without the guest eating? Very good. Who protected the king? Who protected the king? Who will answer? Nandan?
Snigdha.
Yes, Snigdha. Who protected?
Vishnu protected King Ambarisha.
Yeah, how?
By stopping the chakra.
By sending the chakra. Okay, very good. Okay, now this is a general question which you have to think and answer. You heard the entire story. So how can you stay calm when someone gets angry at you unfairly, means you have not made any mistake, but somebody is shouting at you.
Ma'am,
How will you
Amma,
calm?
can you say Grahit?
Yes, Grahit?
Amma, we could calm them.
We can calm them. Okay, that is one way.
Can I say
Any other
Samrita?
way? Yes,
Ma'am, can
Samrita?
Ma'am, I can tell them what I actually did and I can calm them.
Yes, you can reason with them and you need not get angry. No? If somebody is angry with you, should we also get angry? No. You can reason. Very good. You can calm them. You can reason with them. Anything else? Yes, we remain patient. Sometimes silence is golden when somebody is angry and there's a reason for the person also to be angry, no? We have to also think logically. So silence is very good at that moment. Later, we can explain whatever. Sometimes somebody is angry, you explain, they'll get even more angry. So for that moment, being silent, but later, definitely putting down that this, I did this and why I did this, etc. Okay, very nice children. You all answered very well. So this finishes story time and we go to the next program of today.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Children, so have you all played this game which says Simon Says? You all know what that game is? Is there anybody who doesn't? Manushri knows what that game is?
Simon Says get up. Then we have to get up.
So, yeah. Snigdha also knows what the game is, right? Okay, fine. So, you all the 5 of you, 4 of you or 5 of you, how many are there? Okay, 5, right? 5 of you can unmute yourself for this game. So in this game, what we will do is, instead of Simon, it will be our favorite gods who will be giving you instructions. So I will say Krishna says, Rama says, Ganesha says. Whenever the instruction is from our gods, you should do it. Okay, I will see who is missing. And if I don't mention anything, if I just tell you to do something, then you should not do, because we listen only to our gods. Okay, when I just tell you to do something just like that, you should not do. Okay, you will become out. Only when I say Krishna says, Rama says, only those actions you should do. Let us start the game. All of you sit straight, Nandan erect, and unmute yourself, all of you. All the 5 of you. Yes. Okay. So let's start. Okay. Rama says fold hands. Krishna says smile. Touch your nose. Out. I didn't say Krishna says, Rama says, no. Okay, let us do next. Ganesha says sit straight. Okay, Shiva says close your eyes. Okay, Krishna says play flute. Okay, clap your hands. Snigdha out.
I'm even Samrita.
Even Samrita, right? Okay. Rama says meditate. Ganesha says laugh. I can't hear anyone laughing. That's okay. Krishna says open your mouth. Raise your hands. Nandan. Okay, so that was a small game. Hope you all enjoyed. Okay, and last week we all celebrated, what did we celebrate? Ramanavami.
Ramanavami.
Yes.
Ramanavami special, ma'am.
Ramanavami special. So today we will learn a very nice song, Hindi song on Lord Rama. Okay, how many of you understand Hindi or learn Hindi in school?
Ma'am, I learned a little bit.
Okay, so now all of you go on mute. I'll call one by one. We will start with Nandan. Okay, Nandan, unmute yourself and repeat after me. Okay, you should also do the actions with me. Okay, I'm watching. Okay. खाते भी राम कहो,
खाते भी राम कहो,
पीते भी राम कहो,
पीते भी राम कहो,
खाते भी राम कहो.
And what?
खाते भी राम कहो,
खाते भी राम कहो,
पीते भी राम कहो,
पीते भी राम कहो,
सोते भी राम कहो, राम राम राम,
सोते भी राम कहो, राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोल राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम राम राम।
बोलो राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
Okay, next Grahit. Grahit now the next para, okay?
Ma'am, we have to sing next week.
No, just you learn the song some other time.
First the word ute.
उठते ही राम कहो,
उठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
उठते भी राम कहो,
उठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
गिरते भी राम कहो, राम राम राम।
गिरते भी राम कहो, राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
उठते भी राम कहो,
उठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
बैठते भी राम कहो,
गिरते भी राम कहो,
गिरते भी राम कहो,
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
Okay, next Manushri. Manushri, can you unmute? Yeah. The third one. खेलते भी राम कहो. When you play, खेलते means play. खेलते भी राम कहो,
खेलते भी राम कहो,
जीते भी राम कहो,
जीते भी राम कहो,
जीतते means to win. जीते भी राम कहो,
जीते भी राम कहो,
हारते भी राम कहो, राम राम राम। हारते means to lose. हारते 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 भी राम कहो,
हारते भी राम कहो,
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
खेलते भी राम कहो,
खेलते भी राम कहो,
जीते भी राम कहो,
जीते भी राम कहो,
हारते भी राम कहो,
हारते भी राम कहो,
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
Okay, समृद्धा। पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
बोलते भी राम कहो,
बोलते भी राम कहो,
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
एक्शन। पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
पढ़ते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
लिखते भी राम कहो,
बोलते भी राम कहो,
बोलते भी राम कहो,
राम राम राम।
राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम।
Very good. Snigdha? सुख में भी राम कहो, सुख में भी राम कहो,
सुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो,
सुख में भी राम कहो,
सुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो।
जीवन के हर पल,
जीवन के हर पल
कहो राम राम राम,
कहो राम राम राम।
सुख में भी राम कहो,
सुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो,
दुख में भी राम कहो।
जीवन के हर पल,
जीवन के हर पल
कहो राम राम राम,
कहो राम राम राम।
बोलो राम 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 राम,
बोलो राम 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 राम,
बोलो राम 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 राम.
बोलो राम 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 राम.
Okay, so what do you all learn from this song? That we should?
Even God also does like this, like us.
God, okay, that is also there. See, what we are trying to learn from this song is that, see, all this khelna means playing, khana means eating, pina means drinking. So everything. So in a day, what you do? You study, you write, you eat, you drink, you fall, you get up, you sit, you stand. So you do so many things, right? But whenever you do all these things, you should always think about Lord Rama. So and take his name. Okay. So it's a way of doing Rama Japa. When you do some mistake, you can say, Oh Ram, Hey Ram. And when you're happy, yes, Samrita?
Ma'am, if we say Ram Ram, our nervous and our sad thoughts will be calm.
Yes. So all your, if you have any sad thoughts, or if you're nervous, if you're scared, so by whatever kind of thoughts you have, even when you're happy, when you're sad, when you win, when you lose, you should always take the name of Lord Rama, so that he protects you. Lord Rama always protects you, and you should also express your thanks, gratitude, right? Because he has provided everything to you. So you should always think about Lord Rama. So that is what this song tells you all about. Did you all enjoy the song and the game today? Or learn this song? Okay.
Lakshmi Mami will ask some questions.
Hello, children. So last week we had Ramayanam, no? Do you remember all those things what I have told? Story? Everybody remember?
Ma'am, you said you'll ask questions.
Yeah, I will ask question. You are ready? Okay?
Yes.
Are you ready? Who composed Ramayana? Who wrote Ramayana? What is the name? Samrita, tell me.
Ma'am, Valmiki.
Yes, sage Valmiki. Adi Kavi Valmiki has composed Ramayana. Very good, Samrita. Very good. You remember. Now, who is the king of Ayodhya? Grahit, you tell me.
King Dasharatha, ma'am.
Very good. King Dasharatha. Okay. One more question, Grahit. How many queens Dasharatha had?
3.
What are the names?
Queen Kaushalya, Chapiti. Amma, I don't
Can
know.
I?
Nandan, you tell me. 3 queens names.
Kaikeyi,
Kaikeyi. And then?
Ma'am, can I say Samrita?
Yes.
Ma'am,
Tell me.
Kaikeyi, Sumitra, Kaushalya.
Yes. Kausalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra. Very good. Now you tell me who is whose child is Rama? That is Rama's mother's name. Yeah. Tell me.
Rama was born to Queen Kaushalya and King Dasharatha.
Very good. Very good. That's correct. Now Nandan, you tell me the other names, brothers' names, Rama's brothers' names. Can you tell, Nandan?
yeah, ma'am. Rama, Lakshmana,
And then Manushri, you can also try.
Amma, I know one.
Wait,
Vishwamitra.
Grahit, wait. No, not Vishwamitra. Wait, Grahit. Manushi, can you tell Rama's brothers' names? Manushi?
Snigdha is racing.
Snigdha, you can tell?
Mana,
Rama.
Bharata,
Yes.
and last, I don't know, ma'am.
Last you don't know. Who knows last brother's name? Who knows?
Lakshmana.
Samrita.
No. Lakshmana is
Can I
second.
say
Bharat.
Ma'am, can I say something?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, Rama's brother, ma'am, Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna.
Yes, Shatrughna. Shatrughna was the last brother's name. Okay. Now, Bharata's mother. Who is Bharata's mother? Manushi, you didn't answer anything. You tell me.
Ma'am, Kaikeyi.
Kaikeyi, correct. Kaikeyi. And Sumitra's sons? Who are Sumitra's sons? Sumitra has got two sons. Who are they?
Lakshmana.
Lakshmana and Pradyumna.
Yes, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. So these are the simple questions from Ramayana. So next Sunday, I will continue with other stories. Other Ramayana's continue stories I will do.
Can I take
You
my
must listen.
Ramayanam book, storybook?
Yeah, you can read the Ramayana book every day, no problem. Whenever you are free, you can read, okay? So that you can answer my questions immediately. You must read and understand and remember, okay? Thank you, everybody. Uma, you can close down.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashchid dukkha bhat bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Thank you to all.